Hey guys, today I'm going to share with you how to make chicken Scarpiello. And this is an Italian-American dish made with chicken, some Italian sausages, some bell peppers, cooked in a slightly tangy broth. And pair it with some crusty bread and you have a delicious, comforting meal. Okay, so first order of business, you guys, if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I'm almost at 10,000 and it would really help me out if you can support my channel and if you appreciate my cooking tutorials. Okay, so let's get started. Here I have some Italian sausages and some chicken. So I went with sweet Italian chicken sausages. But you could also use pork sausages if you like. You could use spicy Italian sausages. My hubby doesn't really like pork or is not a fan of pork, so we stick to chicken sausages. And I got these ones from Trader Joe's and we really like them a lot. And for the chicken, we have some chicken thighs and I removed the skin. I have the bone attached, but you can leave the chicken skin on. It's just a preference. I just don't like to cook with the chicken skin. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and season this with some salt and pepper. So the other day I was watching Wonka with my family and there was this cute little quote that really got to me. And I don't know, I might get it wrong, but I think it said, it's not really about the chocolate, it's about the people you share it with. And it just really got to me because that's what cooking is really about. It's about sharing it with the people you love. I know the people who I typically cook for is my husband and my kids, but even before I got married, I was always sharing food with others, whether it be my parents, my friends, my cousins. I was just always finding people to share my recipes with. So, like I said, that quote really got to me. It was a super cute movie if you haven't watched it. And even last night, my younger son and I were having a late night snack. We were snacking on some croissants and I wanted to see if he remembered the movie. So I was like, Bradley, it's not about the food. And he's like, yeah, Mom, it's about the people you share it with. And it just really touched my heart. But anyways, I hope you guys take this recipe and share it with someone you love. I'm also going to slice up one red bell pepper. When it comes to bell peppers, I almost always use red unless I'm needing like a contrast of colors, I'll use red and green. But I feel like red has the best flavor. So I'm just gonna go ahead and slice them up. We've been eating a lot of Italian American food. I cooked a sausage rigatoni. Rigatoni is my favorite shaped pasta. And then last night we actually had chicken parmesan, which is also another classic Italian American dish that we really love. And I also have a video on that if you want to check that out. But yes, we've been eating a lot of Italian food. I didn't realize I had so much Italian food on the meal plan this week. Okay, so I'm done slicing up the bell pepper. I'm going to grab the rest of the ingredients that we're going to be needing for the recipe. Okay, so we are going to be needing 5 cloves of garlic. I didn't mince them up, I just gave them a rough chop, a sliced onion, some chicken broth, and then this really is what makes the dish. This is sweet cherry peppers. They're not that spicy, they're very mild. If you can find the spicy ones, feel free to go ahead and use those. But we're gonna be using some of these today. And we're also going to be using the brine as well. It's gonna give our sauce a nice zesty flavor. Okay, I'm really excited to share with you guys this recipe. Meet me over at the stove. Oops, I forgot to mention that we are going to be searing the chicken and sausages on the pan and then transferring it to the oven. So you wanna make sure you use an oven-safe pan. So I typically always use my casserole-sized Dutch oven or my Lodge cast iron skillet. These are both oven-safe. So if you don't have anything that's oven-safe, maybe you wanna transfer it to like a casserole dish for it to bake. Okay, so now meet me over at the stove. Okay, so I have my pan heated over medium-high heat. I've added some oil and I'm gonna go ahead and sear the chicken and the Italian sausages. Okay, so I'm gonna sear this for about 3 to 4 minutes per side. I do have 3 Italian sausages here, but feel free to add more. This is how much I just had left over from when the last time I cooked them. Okay, so that's been about 4 minutes. I'm going to flip these guys over. You just want to have that nice golden brown sear. Okay, so I removed the sausages and the chicken and I've set them aside. And I'm just gonna remove a little bit of the burnt black pieces here. We're gonna keep all this like yummy brown stuff right here. Just remove a little bit of the black stuff just in case it's like a little too burnt and we don't wanna make our sauce bitter. I've added a bit more oil and I'm going to add in the red bell peppers along with the sliced onions and the chopped garlic. I'm also going to season it up with some salt and pepper. And I'm gonna cook this down for about 3 minutes over medium heat. And while you're cooking, make sure to try to scrape those brown bits off of the bottom of the pan. I'm actually gonna add a little bit of chicken broth to release those bits. There we go. That always does the trick. All right, that's looking good. In goes 1 cup of chicken broth, along with the sweet cherry peppers. And these are mild, so it's not gonna be spicy. I'm gonna add a good amount here. I'm also going to add about a 1/4 cup of the brine, which is going to give it a nice and zesty sauce, and a good seasoning of some salt and pepper. And because everything's pretty mild here, I'm using sweet Italian sausages, I'm using the mild peppers. You can add some crushed red pepper flakes if you want some heat. I'm going to give the sauce a taste before I add in the chicken. Perfect. And it is time to nestle in our chicken and sausages. Okay, so that is looking beautiful. Gonna add the pan juices here. I have my oven preheated to 400 degrees and we're gonna bake this for about 20 to 25 minutes. So it's been about 20 minutes. Let's go ahead and take a peek. Oh my goodness. This looks amazing. And there you have it, you guys, chicken Scarpiello. And check out that delicious sauce. So funny, I was just thinking about it when I was talking about people who I share my recipes with before I had kids. Not only did my parents always come over, so did my brother and his 2 boys when he was single at the time, and also my brother-in-law. So they both weren't married and they would always come over for dinner, and I always had lots of people to feed at the dinner table. But anyways, they both moved on and have their families now, and we do have to schedule gatherings every now and then. So, okay, let's get started on the taste test. I'm so excited. Oh, I also mentioned that this is really good with some crusty bread. And here, what I have is the OG Olive Garden breadsticks. I mentioned that I had chicken parmesan last night. My friend came over and she brought these breadsticks from Olive Garden and we had some left over. So I toasted up some so I could go ahead and dip it into our chicken Scarpiello. Okay, let's get started. Let me get a piece of chicken here, some sausage, and this delicious briny sauce. Look, you guys. Yum. Let's have a taste of the chicken first, and then I'll do the sausage. Or maybe I'll just do it all in one bite. Why not go for it? Cheers, you guys. The chicken is super tender and you can't go wrong with the sweet Italian sausage. I'm going to grab a breadstick. If you know about Olive Garden, you know about these delicious breadsticks. And I'm gonna go ahead and dip it in the sauce. Make this recipe, you guys. Share it with someone you love. If you enjoyed my video, please give me a like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification. I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care. Oh, I forgot to mention, you can eat these as well. They're mild, it's nothing you can't handle.